No, I just got on. You just got on with me, baby. You just got on with me, 'cause I just logged on. I just logged on. I just logged on. Man, I just logged on. Yes, I did. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Nope. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. The sun is shining. The birds are twerting, tweeting, and the grass is dewy. Good morning. Hannah goes home today. And, well, there you have it. And sister wives, holy shitballs, y'all. Holy shitballs. I saw Lily. I saw your comments. You gotta try Chipotle, girl. No, you weren't late. Holy shitballs. I'm like season 8, episode like 4 or 5. And it's Mary's getting a divorce. What the heck? Anyhow, so now I was like, do I watch it and come on with you guys, or do I just wait? So I chose you guys, but I can't say I'm totally happy about it. 4 for 10 at Arby's. Could you do sister wives? No way, Taz. I could not be a sister to a wife or a leader. No way. I'm my own person. As I was reading on my Mrs. D South NorCal 3 page, if y'all trolls are out there, the bantering between my husband. So far this morning, I've been called a bitch, condescending, rude. Why is Dan married to me? I talk over my husband. But the rude and the bitchiness that exudes from my soul, yes, you're welcome. Y'all, humor. Humor. And here is the thing. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. Stop telling me your opinion of me. Stop telling me that you don't like me, you think I'm trying too hard on my social media platform. Stop telling me that people who are strong like I claim to be don't have to sit and talk about it. Because people will be able to infer that I am strong without bringing it up. Y'all, there is reasons why I talk about it. There is reasons why I bring it up, because I believe I can help other women find their voice. I believe I can help them. I believe sharing my story will help other people. Stop telling me that I'm insecure. Stop telling me that I'm a weak individual. Stop telling me that I'm rude. Stop telling me what you think of me. Let's remember, there are assumptions based on your judgments. There are assumptions based on the things that you don't want to open your mind to. You all have a choice. Oh, wait till you read them, Lily. You all have a choice. Because I can tell you one thing. If I didn't like somebody on my page or the page I was looking at, I wouldn't stay just to see another person. I would not stay just to see Dan and Ed. Remember, I have the magical finger. So if you want to stay, my suggestion to you is be a kind human or get the fuck out. The purpose of platforms is many for many different people. The purpose of my platform is to talk, to normalize, and to do shit that I want to do. And there are many people who enjoy hearing it and watching it. Many people. Y'all have a choice. I ain't keeping you in a bubble. I ain't keeping you here. But my page may not be the page for you, because I will not allow it to continue to be a bashing on Danielle page. There is other pages that do that. The fake accounts do that. The Reddits do that. And the Facebook pages do that. If you want to bash me, go on the pages that already do that. But leave my people alone and leave. Happy Sunday, Rick. GSR, Dan went on and responded to that comment. There was also another comment in reflection, in response to her comment. And then I also commented that y'all stop psychoanalyzing me and what I'm thinking. Stop analyzing me and my purpose. Stop analyzing me and my words. At the end of the day, I am doing a badass job. Toot toot. I'm a mom. I'm a caregiver. I'm a wife. I'm a house manager. And I do a damn good job of doing it. I used to be a weak individual, but I have risen. I have gone through a lot of shit in my life. Doesn't matter what my tone says, how my tone is, what my face looks like. Look at the big picture or get the fuck out. It's exhausting. Seeing the same people coming on, Operator Dave or whoever you are, on my Mrs. D-Cell NorCal page, you're here because I allow you to be. You're here, and all you other negative Nellies are here because I allow you to be. But you aren't gonna be for long if you keep it up. Especially the people who keep coming back and love to watch, to leave their opinions. I don't need you. Go find Dan and stay there. I toot, yes, Gail. And the people who say you're so conceited, yes, I am. I'm conceited in my growth that I've had. I'm conceited in the growth that I have had in my lifetime. I have made it, and I like where I am today. I like where I am today. Doesn't mean you have to, but I do. I own it, I love it, and I'm gonna talk about it. And if you find that intimidating, condescending, offensive, rude, or obnoxious, bye. Bye. Do I ever wear dresses in the summertime? I know I am making the haters mad. They hate it. Christina, I don't care what Dan says. I have a different personality than Dan. I'm not going to allow people to sit there and say what they want to say. That's not me anymore. And I will not respond to the ignorant people. Thank you, Howard. I appreciate it. Yeah. Dan did a great, for those of you who want to read what Dan said in support of his rude, condescending, bitchy, conceited, arrogant wife, you can go read it on YouTube. And you can go read it on yesterday's live, because he put everybody in place about his wife, the woman he supports.
I put cereal on the table. I just gotta change them, so all he needs to do, but he can get up and eat.
Be back by 10:20.
What time is it?
49. Hi, Catch on Kate. Good for Dan. He did. He had me read it too. It was really cute. They hate me. Exactly. They don't like me because I fight back. I defend myself. I throw their ugliness back at them, and they don't like it. They also say I'm hypocritical. Well, whatever. I might be in some cases because you're ugly. So I just give you back your ugliness. Dan's going for a walk. I'm making, hi Audrey, how you feeling today, girl? I'm making Dan take Hannah today. I'm like, I got sister wives to catch up on. Happy Sunday, Kathy. Why do I want to, I am a fighter. And I think, I really believe that, you know, people, and that's what Dan said, right? Dan said, you know, she's undergone a lot of stress, you know, not just her life with the passing of her parents, but she's also witnessed me have some major health things and everything else. So I'm a little crass. I'm a little sarcastic. But you know what? I'm still walking the walk. I'm still talking the talk. And I'm still growing. And I am still changing and evolving, unlike the people who come in with their myopic points of views. I can't, Cheryl. I can't cower or cover. It's just not who I am anymore. Maybe I will also get through, maybe I will change throughout my new platform. Would you consider a new influencer 2 years? I don't think that's new. I think that's not anymore. Thanks, Melanie. I'm proud of myself. And they're using my words against me. I am proud of myself for the things that I have achieved in my life. People don't want me to talk about that because that sounds arrogant. It sounds like I'm trying too hard. It sounds like I'm pushing things on you to believe that I am that person. Huh? What? What I hate is, Sherry, they're not getting to me. But you know what they're getting to? When my husband has to go in and read and feel like he has to respond to them because people are obviously coming in and bashing his wife, right? Somebody who he respects, somebody he loves, he sees the shit that comes my way. When he feels like he has to come and defend me, you know, he's like, holy shit, right? Oh, Emily, Lord have mercy. Well, I don't think it hurts me. It just frustrates me that people are so close-minded. He is a good man. And you know when he comes to my aid, he comes to it when he feels it's necessary. Because typically, I handle my own, right? I handle my own. I do my own. I don't want him to defend me. A lot of times I tell him, you know, no, it's not your business. This is my shit. I will handle them. But you know, Dan, he doesn't like the way I handle things. So he feels like he's got to give more of an elaborate, response with niceness, unlike me. I don't know. Well, they're saying, Rudy, that I'm pushing too hard. I'm pushing to try to tell you all how great I am. I'm pushing to try to tell you what a survivor I've been. I'm apparently working too hard. Melanie, it's just life. You know, the caregiving is just the icing on the cake, right? That's a side dish. That isn't the main dish. So Dan has assholeness, but he figures he needs to gain their respect by being nice, and I don't like that shit out. Hi, Chrissy. This is me, you guys. I'm not trying. I'm tooting my own horn because I'm proud of me. I'm proud because I didn't think I would be here. This isn't trying too hard. This is engaging. This is being honest. This is being real. Nothing other than that. Oh yeah, Audrey, of course. So, well, Dan thinks that she deleted her comment because Dan went to go find it to see if she responded back to him, but he's like, I can't find it. Yes, Howard, and that's what he says, too. You know, she has a lot on her plate. We all rely on her. I rely on her. You know, if she comes off a little bit bitchy, you know, who fucking cares? Because she still does the job. I wear just, my new favorite sneakers are Diodoras. Stefan, you're welcome. Or Steven. I always don't know. I hate that spelling of Stefan because sometimes people are Stefan. So I had a friend in high school who spelt it like that, and it was Stefan. But most of you are Stevens. I'm just calling you Stephens. I know my truth, and that's why. I don't fret too much. I might give them a sarcastic response, but you know what? What should I do? Ignore it? Hell no. Not me. I think YouTube has a general soul here on YouTube. You get a couple of, you know, you get some ugliness. You don't see the ugliness really on the lives. They will not bring it up. Very few people will bring it up during a live, but they post on the live feed because they're too afraid to do it in an open forum, right? Also, they do it on my videos, but mostly in the lives, we have a generous group. So I appreciate that. TikTok, different. TikTok derives their successes through trolls. They derive their boosts, mostly, sadly, that's how you get boosted up into the algorithm is by the amount of troll come to your page. It's crazy. It's really sad. It's a sad world we live in. Well, it was right here. Yes, well, I was there. I don't have a favorite dinosaur. Hello, Sabrina. Good morning, everyone. And today's football day. Yes, today is football day. One of the things that Dan looks forward to, one of the days. By Marty has a song that reminds me of Danielle. Oh, I'll have to remember that, Linda. Football with my father-in-law. Go Hawks. So there's no such thing as bad publicity. I mean, that's subjective. That's subjective, Mandy. I don't know what really you're referring to, but, you know, everybody's opinions are there. Everybody's judgments are there. Everybody's assumptions are there. I don't feel bad with anything I post or anything I say, unless I admit it right there. But if I'm posting something, I don't think it's bad. Neither does Dan. And we post it out of fun. We post our banters out of fun. We post it because we find it hilarious. We find it fun. As do most couples who have the same type of bullshit. Teresa, I will always be myself. And I told all these women that. I said, I'm sorry You must be jealous, envious, or God knows what. But you don't like it, get out. It's plain and simple. Thanks, Mandy. So we don't post things that we're ashamed of. We don't post real arguments, right? Because that's not anybody's business unless we choose to talk about it. We're not gonna post the real shit. We're gonna post the stupid banter, the stupid arguments we have because we laugh at ourselves. And if you can't see the laughter in Dan's face, since it's mostly on his eyes, people have said he gets this twinkle in his eye when he's having fun. You obviously are missing a huge chunk of our relationship. Thank you, Mandy. The open coughing is real. That is 100%. Now, let me tell you, everything I blast him on social media for is a serious annoyance of mine, right? All those things are real. They're real annoyances that I bitch at him for every day. Every day. It's just that we, make fun of it. I'm making fun of my bitchiness. It starts with me, and I feel like I am. Oh, shit. It's going good, Jeffrey. Bye, Cheryl. Have a good day. So you guys have to literally realize what you're watching and realize Dan is laughing. He is partaking in the banter. There is a reason why. You too, Leanda. So anywho, today is going to be a day of, let's be real, sister wife, because Mary just dropped a huge ass bomb. What? I wasn't expecting just a out of the norm divorce. God, I thought something was gonna happen to build up to the divorce, but no, Mary's doing this herself. So now I'm gonna say I'll be addicted. I gotta be addicted. Sylvia, we're not gonna start attacking other people on here. GSR, they also like to comment on my friends that I have developed that go in and defend me. I don't pay anybody to do anything. People are also defending what they believe in about me, and I appreciate that because they are more accurate than the other people leaving their hate. Yeah, Sherry, and that's why Dan and I do this, right? Dan and I mean, at first Dan's like, all you do is just throw me on the bus. People, you're probably gonna get shit about it, right? He said, all you do, these videos. And I said, but that's me. That's our marriage. And he says, yeah, but you're gonna get shit about it. I said, I get shit about everything. So does it really matter what I post and put out there? The people who are gonna get it, that's who it's for. The people who don't, well, they need to move out the door. Mario, that's a assumption you have, right? Assumptions are just like assholes. Everybody has them. Who is your favorite sister wife? Jury's out right now. I don't have any right now. They're all on my nerves. So, it used to be Mary. It used to be Mary, and up until the bombshell she just dropped, Donna, I will not allow ugliness on my channel, okay? Don't be ugly. Just don't be ugly. Why? What is your point of being here if you're gonna be ugly? You obviously have no respect for yourself or for me or Dan. You think that's a big fucking bombshell you got? Well, honey, the joke is on you. Be real, grow up, or get the fuck out. And Donna, I'm gonna say something to you. And so what? What would be the big deal? What would be the big deal even if that were the case? Donna? Is that something to be embarrassed about? I don't think so. It's ugly. You're being a 2-year-old. I'm shocked. Why? Why would you be shocked at something that there's nothing wrong with? Donna, act your age, or you can leave. Thanks, Vivian. What are you missing? Donna has been on some sites, right, that have wandered into my private world. My private world. A privacy that I was going to talk about. A privacy that is nobody's business unless I choose to share it. People are trying to threaten me with it. Don over here on YouTube was said, should I shout out? Should I shout out your private information that I learned on those hate things? Donna, you should be blocked. You know why? Because it's disgusting that you're taking information that I have not shared yet, nor was I not ever going to. I was. Donna, go away. You don't, look at Donna. Donna, you're being an asshole. I mean, clearly. Report harassment and bullying. This is harassing me. And I'm just gonna do it. Okay, because Donna is getting nasty. Donna's getting nasty. By Donna, and only one, because there has been our love story we have not been 100% accurate on. We have not 100% given you our private information because we have chosen that path for a specific reason. We have chosen that path for a specific reason. I don't have to explain myself nor defend myself in my private information. Just because you have done digging to be ugly, that's ugly. Because you have been digging to find or read those things and want to be ugly about it, you do not have to be in my realm. Ooh. They act like it's gonna throw me under the bus. Actually, what it's gonna do is it's going to explode us. It's gonna shoot us higher and higher because the trolls are gonna be there, the support will be there, and we have chosen to leave a little inkling out about us because why? What is necessary for us to give you everything about us? I want to do it because I want to share it. I want to share my love story with my husband. He wants to share it, but it wasn't the time. And if you judge me for it, you judge him for it, well, that's your fault. And we have always said, from the beginning of this time when people ask us how we met, we have always said, one day we will share our love story because it's fucking amazing. It's amazing. And you all who, like Donna, want to come on here and throw my shit out, Dan's shit out, to be ugly to me, because y'all don't do it to Dan. Y'all don't do it to Dan. You only do it to me. Judgment is ugly. This journey that we're on right now, that we have chosen to share, is about our family and caregiving for Ed and me and Dan. What we choose to share publicly is our business. It is not everybody else's business. And God, how ugly was Dawn at YouTube? How ugly was that? And it makes me pissed off because we have a timeline. We have a plan of when we were going to let you in on our private business. But unfortunately, the world and the trolls are a lot uglier than that, so they're using it against us. Who cares who my mom was married to? Who cares? Y'all, the fact of the matter is you are watching a marriage between two people who love each other. They have done nothing wrong but fall in love. They've raised a beautiful family. They're taking care of their dad and father-in-law. Who cares? Who cares? It's not anything that is going to be that alarming. And if it's that alarming to you, then you shouldn't be here, because that is pure ugliness. Dan and I are in love. We've been in love for a long time. On our own, we found it. How we choose to share it, leave it up to us. That's it. Only positivity, because really what you should see is who Dan and I are as people, not by family. Who married who? Who's Josh? What's that connection? Who Ed is to me? I'm going to tell you what Ed is to me, and has always been to me, is my father-in-law. And if that tells you anything, that's it. That's it. And there's reasons why we don't delve too much into our private life, is because that can change the way Dan has put Ed into life, because then it would require me to open up about some things that we're just not ready to do yet. We want to hold this man's head up high. We want him to die with the dignity we have given him and the good man that we have showed that he is. But the past tells another story. The past is another story. It should be a goodbye. And our past rocks. Our past rocks. So whatever you're reading, whatever you're hearing, just go with it. That shouldn't judge you. And just shouldn't, I'm not going to confirm nor deny it, because until my husband's on board, and we're trying to wait for many different reasons. It's my story to tell, not anybody else's. Thank you to you guys who haven't brought it up, because you're being respectful to me and my husband and our privacy. Those others of you that like to throw it out there, you're just doing it because you're ugly. And Dan says, I wish they would do it to me. I wish they would be that ugly to me. But they don't. Why is that? Why is that? It's not a big secret, y'all. majority of people know our love story. Whack-a-troll. Good morning, Jerry. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate it. So, anywho. Oh, Dawn, hang in there. It is hard. Hello, top of the morning. To ya, Big Al. They're jealous. I don't know. They just want to use every little thing they can to throw at us. You know, that's it. Hi, big dog. Ooh, work. Ah! Have fun. Be safe. I do tell them to bug off. Because, you know, I just want to, I think Dan and I feel like it's necessary to do it together as a couple. But my stubbornness is not going to allow anything because I don't want to do it when I'm forced to do it, right? I want to do it when I feel like doing it, which has been our process all along. That's it. Linda, love you. Have a good day. I want to do it when we decide, not when the nasty ugliness of people decide. It's not a threat. It's not a secret. We just haven't shared it until people have chosen to look for it. Why do they choose to look? Why do they choose to find my religious orientation? Why do they choose to find or think they know my political? Because they want to use it against me. Hurt people hate. Hurt people want to hurt other people. Hurt people, miserable people, want to throw things out there that they think is like this diamond in a rough. This is my story. This is my love story, y'all. This is Dan's love story. This is nothing to be used or cast upon with an ugly dagger. It's beautiful. But it's our story. Plain and simple. Just like my bank account numbers are mine. I don't have to share those. Do I? Just for hate, Linda. Because that's what it is. It's real. You know, I always tell people, you can't help who you fall in love with. No one cares about my wealth. Oh, Wyatt, little do you know. People, my story, we believe we have a really cool story. And it will probably help a lot of other people maybe in the same situation. It's a cool fucking story. Now, whether you want to think it's negative or whether you're going to hold it against me, that's on you. And that's a you problem. But really, y'all should know me. Judge me for my true character, my heart. Don't judge me for who I fell in love with or who Dan fell in love with. Yes, thank you, Jilly. I appreciate that. And it makes it even cooler, right? With the dynamics, this other dynamics that come into play. It's really fucking cool. It's kind of a mind twister if you think about it. But be patient for those of you who actually care and love us for us. Be patient. Unfortunately, it may come sooner than later because of all the ugliness surrounding it, as we saw. And, you know, we have, anyhow, we'll talk about it later. No, we're not divorcing. Why would I be talking about a wonderful love story if we're, yes, everybody. The whole Facebook fan page of the Salinger is just a hate diatribe of me, mostly, from what I hear, and about my personal life. the choices, the things that people have found out, and they're sharing it. So people are going on to those sites knowing full well they're not us, nor do we support them. They're reading everything, and they're making their judgments and casting their ugliness on my page. Not Dan's page, my pages. My pages. Why are y'all not doing it to Dan? Just out of curiosity. Why are you taking our story and using it for me? Just asking. How come you don't approach Dan with it? Why? Why don't you give Dan as much hate as you give me? Because I'm more outspoken? Because I'm not afraid to be myself? Okay, I'm not scared. They think it scares me. It doesn't. I don't give a fuck. Liam, there's a couple different sites on there. And they think it's gonna bother me, and that's why they're doing it. But it doesn't really bother me. My reactions are, I put my reactions out there. It's a little bit of acting on my part. You're welcome. I react, but I'm not afraid of my truth. That's what people don't seem to get. I'm not afraid of it. They're just not realizing that they are the assholes that think it's gonna bother me. They think it's a secret we're trying to hold. We have never withheld it with any intention, right? We have never held it with any intention. We have just, it doesn't fit our timeline right now for various reasons, and eventually you'll understand. This is about us and Ed, you know? So, yeah, and because Liam, it's about Dan. That's the thing, is that they don't realize, really, when they bash me, they're bashing my husband. They don't make that connection. So, anyhow, there's no secret. Yeah, that I'm not giving it too much energy, but that Donna lady, you know, was using what she read on those sites to use it as ammunition. Did you see the way she wrote it? Should I tell everybody? Well, you just did. And why are you doing that unless you're using it to try to take things away from me or think it was negative? Well, they will know now. I don't think so, because not everybody goes. I've been on the treadmill for 43 minutes. Oh, Mary, you didn't miss much. Trixie, I have been running for a long time. I am almost 50. I have been running since I was 14 years old. Not as far as I run now as a 49-year-old, but I run. So I think it's just the cardiovascular, what they say about, you know, buildup of the lungs is true, you guys. Now, if you are trying to run for the first time, don't expect to be able to talk and run, because it's not going to work. Hi, Poppy. Liam. Women are hateful. It's really sad. Howard, smart choice. Thank you, Ann. Do you find the treadmill sore on your knees? No. Treadmill is actually much better on your knees than running outside. Thank you, Mandy. I appreciate it. Thank you, Big Al. Bad knee. I know, I get it. The knees are... I don't even want to talk about knees. Y'all, abort the mission. It is GSR. It's really sad. But that's okay, Taz. You know, intervals are actually better than what I do. What I'm doing is not so great for me. But I can't, this is all I've done in all my life, really, right? I post the old man every day. Dan posts him every day. Where I always in shape. I think I am in better shape in the last 10 years of my life than I've ever been. Yeah. I mean, I do more weights in the last 10 years than I did before. I'm in better shape in my older years than I was. Hi, Judy. I do lift weights. I used to do CrossFit, Richard. I did CrossFit for, about 6 years. And then after the pandemic, I left it for a lot of reasons. But on Patreon, I will show you what my stomach looked like. I will put it on Patreon only. So if you're a Patreon member, you will see my six pack and you will die. You will see my back. This was when I lifted a lot of weights. I don't do it anymore, but I'll put some pictures of me climbing ropes and stuff like that. But my stomach was very fascinating. I literally have a six pack. I do not, Rowdy, I do not. What I had back then was a definite, everybody was always amazed at my abs. Did I ever compete? Hell no. Thanks, Jenny Boo. Hey, Hecka, from your kitchen table. Y'all, my abs were like insane. You're like, cause then now I look back at them, and this was about 3 years ago, and I'm like, holy hell. I almost want to put it as my screensaver, just because it's like amazing to me, toot toot, that I had abs like that. My abs today are fluffy. They're not like they were. And yes, I'm tooting my own horn because my abs were toot toot worthy, just so you know. A potato. Rebecca, walking is good. You guys don't think running is the answer. Walking is much better on you and for you than you need to know. You have to remember that I have also an addictive personality. Exercise has been one of those things that has always been consistent for me and enough for me to get addicted to. So like today, it reminded me it's Sunday. I should be having a low day today. Oops, ran 4 miles. So I could have kept going because I feel good. But I need to remember that my body does need a rest. Hula hooping is good for the abs, yes. So Sarah, there was a time that I was hula hooping, but I have so much new things in my garage that's hard for me to hula hoop. They're really good for your obliques. Addiction to sticks is not good. I would never put Grandpa on a cardio machine. Grandpa is inside. I don't even know if he's awake yet. I'm 63, and 5 years ago, I was jacked. Isn't that when you look back on pictures, Howard, you're like, bruh, what the hell? Damn. Your abs were improved with weight. You have a 25 pack. Shit. God, y'all making me think about my abs. I could cry over that, because damn. Dan hated them, by the way. Dan hated them. Dan was like, this is not womanly. This is not womanly. This is too muscular. I don't like it. Dan likes, yeah, I was pretty jacked. My shoulders, my arms have gone down to, from my waist up gets really jacked. The lower body's always been it's always been a source of my contention. For some reason, I'm just more fatty in my thighs. But man, from my waist up, damn. Eileen, that happens because when you lose 80 pounds, see, my thing is, were you exercising while you were losing the weight? I think that helps, but we have to remember our skin is elastic. It has elasticity in it, but not that much, especially as we age. My shoulders, yeah. Oh my God, Liam, that's so funny. My back muscles, and that's one thing, Heather, my back muscles were like, everybody was like, I want your muscles. I'm like, that's one thing that I thought my legs could look like that. And that's what, you like chubby men. I don't mind, I like an athletic man. I wouldn't want Dan to get ripped, because it's just not right for him. But I would like him to be a little bit more healthy, especially because of I don't care how big, he is around his mid, but Dan's all belly, you know. He's all belly. His legs are tiny, tiny, tiny. It makes me giggle. Oh, visual. But like he could use to be, you know, probably 20 pounds less, and then he would be in so much better shape. Men who carry their weight here are more of a risk of heart attack. But I'm an anomaly. You know, not a lot of 50-year-olds work out, you know, like I do. And I have slid off on my workouts too, just because I don't care as much anymore. Love handles are really hard to get rid of. I too have the love handles, and I can't get rid of them. Late night cheese runs are not good, among other things, Jacob. But I quit smoking and started walking and running. But that's good, Mars. That's good. Skinny legs with a belly. It just makes me giggle. And I can't, it's so bad because Dan, I cry now. Yes, Heather, me too. My butt and legs have always been a struggle for me. And my upper body has always been amazing. I'm like, why couldn't it be? I'd almost rather have better legs than anything else. I don't know. You know, dad bods. Dad bods are in. And now there are some women who really love a good dad bod. And I love my husband, right? Now, he would never, ever, ever like tell me, you know, he likes a little meat on me. He even tells me now I'm too skinny. I'm like, well, you smoking crack cocaine? What? I am not too skinny. Hi, Arnold. I used to run for rice cakes with almond butter. Rice cakes and almond butter, that's healthy. Shit. Well, you know, here's the thing. And he is retired SWAT, so he pushed me in a good way. Oh, that's good, Taz. That's good. It's not easy. And I've gotten lazy in the last year. My running has picked up, but my weight training has gone down. And that's really, it should be reversed. I should be running less and weight training more. But this mental thing up here, I can't. It fucks me up if I don't run a certain amount. You talk too much, take it easy. Usually that's the point of lives. The temp, I would say, is about in the 50s. Dan wants to be fat. You know, you made lasagna for tea. But yeah, I wish he would just be healthier just because of his heart attack. I mean, he did have a heart attack and he has it all through here. My husband has a belly like Dan, but has some fat calves and thighs from riding a motorcycle. Oh, the heavy bike. Yeah, he's doing the kinesiology type stuff. What's it called? You know, when you're you're squeezing like the Suzanne Summers thigh buster. Have fun at your temple. Yeah, he had a heart attack. He had a heart attack. Am I strict with what I eat? Yes and no. Yes and no. I don't restrict anything, but I do pay attention to what I eat. Yes. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with men. For us women, it's harder because we have hormones that give a shit. But like for men, they could, like Dan could diet for a week and lose 15 pounds. How many hats? Sister, wife, watcher, treadmill, talker, ball thrower, pooper picker upper, cleaner, laundromateur, mama, worrier. Nine. Ran 7 miles a day for years. 2 hip shit. I didn't have a heart attack. Hi, Erica. My husband did. 19 years, in 2019, on Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day for us is the celebration of a broken heart. I always tell Dan his heart broke on Valentine's Day. Do I walk on an incline? Courtney's, last week I was running at a little bit of an incline, but for me, the inclines hurt my hip. I have a hip that is always, I struggle with my piriformis on my right side. It's always super tight, so I try not to, but I do it sometimes, occasionally. Hello in Afghanistan. See, Gardner, yeah. Do you ever do battle? No. It was funny, Deniska, because you asked that question. I accidentally joined one time on a live. Didn't mean to do that, but somebody the other day was telling me they're no longer following us because he feels or she feels, I don't remember, they all blend together, that we are becoming too monetized, which is quite interesting. So we feel with the battles, it's just not us. I don't begrudge people to do it, but it's not us. I feel like that's how people make money, doing it, and it's not part of our thing. Piriformis hurts so bad. My piriformis, my right side, always have struggles with it. Yeah. Peter, I appreciate that. It is hard, and I when I have a moment, I do try to watch the other caregivers, some of which, I have a hard time watching, but I never leave them messages about it. And so I just scroll and whatever. But I do follow all of them just to show my support from one caregiver to another. Sometimes we message each other, and sometimes, we just give each other words of affirmation. Sometimes I just go on their page if I happen across it and tell them that they're doing a good job, because it's a hard job, and sometimes it's nice to get the support, especially from somebody else who's doing the same thing. Snow stresses me out, Sarah. Thank you, Elisa. You have a very strict diet. I can't do. Jenny Boo, I'm gonna tell you, when I was really watching what I ate, I was miserable. Bye, Mars. Love ya. I was miserable when I really, I didn't count macros and micros. I was anorexic for over a year when I was in high school. And I had told myself I was never going to count calories or count things again because of that, because I'm very addicted. I'm very addicted when it comes to those things. So I know my limits, and I don't put myself in that situation to where I can get addicted again. So I've never counted micros, macros, and all that shit. I just really specifically watched what I ate. Oh, really? Okay, good. And so when I was in the gym, everybody's big on, macros, micros, and all sorts of shit. So I wouldn't do it. And I'm not eating like a toddler. They wanted me to eat, with all the exercising I do, he wanted me to eat 1,250 calories a day. 1,250 calories a day. Do you realize that that's what a toddler should eat in a day? A toddler. I couldn't do it. I was angry. Nobody wanted to be around me because I was a bitch. You all think I'm a bitch now? Holy shitballs, you should have seen me then. Get the fuck away from me. Why are you talking to me? What do you want? I can't. What? Is it dinner time? I'm hungry. It's only 10. Shit. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. So I decided a long time ago that that's not for me. But I did watch what I ate, but I couldn't count, or I just can't do that. My body craves fats. I also, in menopause, fats and carbs are really important, especially for me. I need fats and carbs to survive throughout the day. And when I eliminate that, woo! You think menopause is bad. You're the best. Jill, I have to. This is one of the only things in my life that gets me through. I always have to exercise in the morning. Like last night, I always have to. I can't wait, My girls are like, well, let's run at 3. Have fun. I can't do it. And then when I try to, then I'm really screwed up because my brain's already saying, I don't want to. It's 3 o'clock. Didn't I already exercise today? Shit. No, I didn't. Yeah, and that's what I do. And I'm hoping, I had pizza last night. It was so good, just so you know. It does. Aaron, I'm going to tell you something. when I eliminated my carbs, girl, and I eliminated a lot of the healthy fats I was eating, I went down on all this stuff trying to lose some fat. And I realized that it screwed up my mental state so bad. And then I started following this doctor who I love, Mary Claire, I think is her name, Dr. Mary Claire. And she is, Lily, and she is a menopause specialist. And then when I saw her a couple of years ago, and she was like, women in menopause need fats. Women in menopause needs carbs. This could affect our hormonal imbalance even more. And I was like, oh my God, that's me. Abort the mission. I hate milk. I cannot drink milk. It does not balance out, Erica. I mean, it probably helps a little bit. Let's remember that our bellies are made in the kitchen. Exercise is really only 20%. I love Mary Claire. She's one of my favorite menopause specialist doctors that I watch. I think she's beautiful, she's amazing, and really for women my age, and those of you that are the same age and if not a little bit older, those are really important. Healthy fats. It's like really there's a specific name for the diet. I forgot what it's called, but basically it's like a Mediterranean diet. It's really all healthy, clean foods, veggies, lean meats, avocados, good oils, nuts, all those things. It's really important. And I realized that I lost more weight eating those things than I did not eating those things. My body was like, WTF. WTF. So yes. So I love her. She's great. If you haven't watched her, she changed her handle name. I don't know. Anybody remember what she changed her handle name to? But it's something, God, I can't remember. She's great. Yes, Jilly B, right? You lost 6 pounds? Good. They say an average healthy weight loss is what, a half a pound to a pound a week, if you're doing it right, right? Well, her name was Dr. Claire. I think she, hold on, I forgot. I think she changed her name. Yes, hormones screw us up. And some believe that food can change your hormone balance or help with it. I don't know how much. It does help, though. I mean, if you're eating a lot of shit, it's obviously going to affect you anyway, because shit eating affects everybody. I don't know, I'm so proud of how strong. And that's good. Italian girl, it's going to take you a minute. It's not going to happen overnight. It will take you some time to realize yourself, and you have to believe in. And sometimes, like these men who find it threatening or that I'm working too hard while talking about my growth as a person, sometimes just talking about it helps make you believe that you are growing. It's like, when I read up on, when I read all these comments, and I'm thinking to myself, God, have you ever not played competitive sports? Have you ever not walked on the field? What is that? It's not about how good you are physically. It's about your mental game, right? It's your mental game. When you believe it in yourself, you will see it, believe it, and do it. People don't realize that. The more I talk about my growth and how proud I am of myself, it's just knocking it in there. That bitch, you have this. You are doing a good job. Do not let anybody tell you otherwise. And just because you are talking about your toot successes doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you somebody who's insecure. It doesn't make you somebody who is like problematic. It just makes you somebody who is just trying to learn and trying to cope with the life she has been given and the life she is leading. And
appreciate the growth that she has done in her 49 years. Mind over matter. I always say, your brain is the most powerful fucking muscle in your body. Use it. And we don't use it enough. Our brain is not used enough. And when my daughter walked down on that soccer field all the time, every time from 8 years on and up, I said, honey, it's not how your feet work, it's how your brains work. Once you believe it, your feet will do it. Once you believe it, your fucking feet will do it. That, my friends, is reality. The more I talk about it, and I wasn't ever talking about how great I am, the more I start talking about how toot amazing I have become in myself, for myself. I don't even care if y'all think so, but I'm believing that I am a capable human. I believe I am worthy. I believe I am important. And I believe I matter just like everybody else. Toot. It's not insecurities. I had those. Yeah, I do have insecurities. My ass is a little saggy. My legs are more cellulite. I have gained 10 pounds. My stomach is getting a little flabby. My hair's thin, right? My eyebrows are getting holy. I got to get more microblading done. Did I say I have big nostrils? Yeah, I have insecurities, but my mental game is strong. For once in my fucking life. Is this trying too hard? I don't think so. It's tooting my growth and my development with my brain, myself, and my way of thinking. There you have it, women. Yeah. Does your belly wobble to and fro? Yes, it does. Do your legs shake and rumble like the thunder down the road? Do your arms bat like wings and wobble to and fro? Is your body changing? Yes. Everything. And that's the thing. That's why I sign off every day and I tell y'all, you're important, you matter, you're worthy, and your feelings are just that, yours. Own them, love them, believe them, and understand that those are okay. Nobody should tell you you shouldn't feel the way you should feel. Hence, trolls. When you're telling me that I have insecurities, we all do. But it's not the ones you accuse me of. I love where I'm at. I love my voice. I love my self-confidence. Is that an insecurity? I don't think so anymore. Dan says we all have them, but I don't think that's my insecurity anymore. I think my insecurities are the physical things more than the mental things. Like 2 years ago, yeah, I was fucked up. I was insecure. I wouldn't speak like this 2 years ago. Why is that? Because I didn't believe in myself. For once, I believe in myself. For once, I know I matter to others and to myself. For once, I actually believe I'm worthy. For once, I am confident. For once, I validate my own feelings and know that they're okay and do not feel guilty about feeling the ways I do. For once. It's been a year, and it hasn't even been a full year. I am proud to talk about my insecurities. I am proud to tell you I'm on Lexapro, and people want to use that against me, so be it. I take Lexapro, and guess what? For those trolls who like to use that against me, I went up on my dosage. I did. I just went up on my dosage because I needed it, and I needed the help for my anxiety, and I am proud of it. I like to support mental illness. I like to support my friends who are kind souls, and I like to support people who want help. That's what I'm here for, and for my own self-growth. Toot.
Did you toot?
I'm tooting my own horn.
Cool.
Toot toot.
I mean, toot your horn? She's so beautiful. Look. Look at
That's
that.
not what I'm not talking about the physical shit. I'm talking about
She's-
my secure way in which I talk. Toot toot.
SAV.
Toot toot, motherfuckers.
Toot toot. Toot toot.
Yes, and the Char, that's why I upped my Lexapro, is because menopause is pulling me deep. It's pulling me in deep. My anxiety is all succumbing.
How long does menopause last? I'm curious.
Could last
Anybody
till
know?
the day I die.
I mean, we've been dealing with it since you were like 36 or what?
36.
And now you're 40.
But it
So we're
wasn't-
11 years in.
it wasn't-
At some point,
It wasn't as
is it
bad.
going to...
It wasn't as bad as 36 than it
No.
is now.
Oh.
Now is bad.
It was masked at 30, so we were doing other stuff. So.
Yeah. Forever.
Now it's...
Buckle up. Buckle up. Well,
I'm gonna put on my helmet.
I'm going through it still, and Gina's 60. 17 years in. 74 still there.
15 years? I don't know if I have that long.
Mary, I told him to read about it, but he won't read about it.
I made up 36, Karen. I don't know what the hell.
This is my love. My one true love.
What? So I'm taking Hannah to the airport, is that right?
You're taking Hannah to the airport.
And that's because you're doing what?
I'm gonna be watching Sister Wives. And I don't want to drive Andrew's car because I don't like driving it when it's like that.
Because you're afraid it's going to break down?
Well, that and it's
So I'll just drive
and-
it 45 minutes in the middle of nowhere to the airport so
And that
it can
is-
break down on me.
and that it stinks. Really bad.
Did he transport any dead animals in that thing?
No.
Okay, so I'm have to... Where's my car again?
Your car's right there.
Well, where's the Subaru?
You mean my car? Yeah, it's
He took it again.
in Tahoe.
Yeah, well... You're going to ruin your car, by the way.
You've ruined it.
Okay.
Who cut the seat in my seat?
I'm just telling you, you did it completely wrong.
Well, it's already ruined.
Is it paid off?
Almost. 1 year left. Toot toot.
Toot toot! I like that. I like that.
Yes, we hate each other. We are miserable together and we do not love each other. We are two people stuck in a relationship miles apart. So unhappy. Toot toot. His car stinks. His car is, I cleaned it. Remember when he took my car? What did he take it for? He took it for something and he was gone for a minute. And so I cleaned his car out because I will not drive it. I will not drive any car that is just not clean. It has to be clean inside, right? And it's just not. And I cleaned it out. I was like, bruh, I just spent 2 hours cleaning your car, and now it looks like a fucking pigsty and smells like something died in it. He's skiing today. He was hunting yesterday, and he's skiing today. You do? I need to repair it. It's so bad. You should both get it. We are miles apart, oceans apart. We cannot unite as one because we hate each other that much. There's no love in between our eyes. There's no passion in our souls. We're two lost lovers hoping to find peace and harmony. But one day soon, with the support of our trolls, they believe the love will be lost and doomed and gone forever. But there's one thing they don't know. I don't know. Yes, you have no idea. And Dan, you should see my car. It's what's really funny is that Dan bitches about Andrew's mess in my car, but he doesn't see his own mess in my car. Did you hear that? He doesn't see his own mess, but he points out Andrew's mess in the car. That's why when we're getting a new car, it's going to be mine. Mine. Nobody driving it anymore. Yeah. He's like, did you see the mess Andrew left me? And I'm like, did I? Did you see the mess you left before Andrew left a mess? No, I'm talking about the crumbs in the joystick area, you know, the thingamabopper that moves. Along with the fucking nicotine patch that's stuck in it. Well, that must be Andrew's. That's not mine. Oh, so now all the 10 nicotine patches that I have picked up in the car when you have been driving it are whose exactly? Andrew doesn't do that. Even in his car, when he does a nicotine patch, it's in a fucking bottle. In a fucking bottle. Dan, nicotine packs everywhere. Everywhere, all over. I think that's what he does in my car. Along with the open room sneeze. You should. Oh, I just pulled something. Ow! With the open room sneeze in the car. You should see my steering wheel. Ow. I just pulled. I think I put a rib out of place. Ow. Shitballs. Ow. 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 I'm not short. I just pulled a muscle. I'm stupid mimicking Dan. That's what I get. But you should see my steering wheel. It's gross. I was driving it the other day and I was picking shit off, y'all. No, I'm not okay. I hurt. Ow. Ow. Dan, watch.
What?
I just pulled a muscle. It hurts. You gonna ask what I was doing?
Is it a jaw muscle?
No.
Then I'm not interested. What did you do?
I can't even breathe deep. I was mimicking your open room sneeze on my steering wheel.
You're mimicking what?
Your open room sneeze on my steering wheel in my car, and now I'm hurt. I can't breathe in deep.
It's called, you know what that is, right?
Karma.
She was mocking me, and what happened? That,
Ow.
I do believe in karma. I do believe in it. I'm not very spiritual, but I believe in karma, because we
Get out
need
of
karma.
Here. Get out of here, you and your karma.
I love karma. But without karma, what would this world be?
Ow.
Like, remember that TikTok where there's a dude and he's just barking at the guy with the camera. He's just an asshole. He's barking, got a big gut, and he's angry. And while he's looking at him and he's being filmed, he walks into a pole. It's the most instant karma you've ever seen in your life. And then once he hits the pole, he gets angry and he comes at the person. I've never laughed so damn hard in my life. Karma.
He's not gonna have any sympathy, ow, for me. Whoo! I really did it. Oh, I can't drive to the airport, Dan. I really couldn't now. Shit.
Were you going to?
No, but I'm just saying, I really hurt myself.
Is it going to impact any other activity?
Yes.
Like
Shit.
bedroom activity? Well, is it going to impact that? I'm just curious.
Ow. All the Marshall stuff is from followers. Ow.
I'm going to have to go back and watch that. That's some pulled muscle. Thank God YouTube records these things, because now I can.
Ow. I'm in so much pain.
You guys,
Ow.
what you're getting right now is it's a gift card to the DQ. You guys ever
Get
been to
outta
the
here.
DQ?
Get
I'm
outta
not
here.
talking about the Dairy
get-
Queen. I'm talking about the
outta
Drama
here.
Queen. All right.
Ah, I'm hurting. My eyelash serum It is in my link tree in Amazon. Same with Dan's chair. Everybody's asking about the chair. Now, I normally have long eyelashes. I'm kind of I'm lucky in that. But I started using this serum through menopause, and when I used to get eyelash extensions because I literally had none left. It's in my Amazon link tree. Dan's it hurt. Dan's chair is also in my link tree. Whew. And this is the funny thing, is that this isn't acting. Again, for all of you people who are saying, oh, she's such a drama queen, because Dan said it. No, I'm hurting. Oh, well, that's what I get. Anyhow, I love you guys. Thanks for being patient. Whew. Thank you for witnessing my karma with my husband. Damn, next time I gotta make sure I'm bracing for that open room sneeze. And, well, I think I need to try to go stretch myself out. Ow, ow. Love you. Good thing I'm done running. Shit. Happy Sunday. Toot toot for all you women who want to toot on all you women who just want to toot. And if you're happy with who you are today, toot toot. You know, do it. Say it, love it, believe it. Because once you believe it, let me tell you, the world is yours. Love you guys. Remember, you are important. You matter. And you're worthy. And your feelings are just that. Yours. They're yours. Don't let anybody own your feelings and tell you how to feel, because it's not their place. It's yours. Love you. Oh, love you. See you later. Ow. Shit balls. Ow. Ah. Whew. Bye.